Y'all boys ready?
Always.
Going live.
297, 249.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Alright, why are we not live yet on my channel?
this looks nice.
Channel live, Ace and the boys.
82 a night in Plano?
Okay, we are live. Alright, y'all ready, boys? Here we go. What's up, my Super Saiyan Blues? How are y'all doing tonight? AJ here, and as you know, we normally do the boys and I on Sunday. Well, the boys both have things that they have to do and whatnot. They can discuss it after when I introduce them. They can tell you what they got to do if they want to and whatnot. But today's discussion is going to be about upcoming chapter number 91. What we think is going to happen because there's no pages out yet. Also, we're going to be discussing Kamea Con 5 and my decision on if I'm going or not. There is some news to let you know about that. Also, number 3, and I'm going to say it wrong, and they're going to make fun of me for saying it wrong, but it's okay. We will also be discussing Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi. I can't even say the fucking word. 4. In other words, Budokai 4. As you can see on the screen, there's a list that Evan's going to go through, and I'm going to read them, and we're going to discuss them, and we're going to talk about that when we get to there. But right now, what's up, Balance? How you doing? Right now, let me introduce you to the boys as per usual. First, but not the... No, that's a fuck up one. Let me try that again.
That way to go.
Sorry, y'all. It's been about a month since I've done a video. I'm rusty.
Damn.
Starting out first with the bodyguard and editor and longtime friend now, Phoenix.
What's up, everybody? Remember, 85%. Always keep that in mind. 85%.
No, we got to 90 last time, remember?
That's true. After this past, I'm telling you, it gets worse every time I look online.
Right. And then we're also joined by my Baton Rouge brother, my LSU Tiger, go Tiger boy, my cameraman, my good friend, now too,
oh, Tiger boy,
Evan.
What's up? This is probably the first time you didn't introduce me as the
raging alcoholic.
Yeah.
No, that's me. I'm the raging alcoholic. You're just the supplier.
Yeah. I run a whole fucking distillery, apparently.
Yeah. I'll be in there in a minute. Okay, so now that the boys have been introduced, let's go ahead and talk about chapter number 91. Probably get pages tomorrow, right, boys? Or Monday? Ooh. Like some of the preview pages?
Should be soon.
I might stay around tonight and see if that pops up and maybe do a video on that if I can. I think that'd be good for everybody. They haven't seen nothing like that in a while. What do you... this is to both of y'all, and y'all can answer it the way y'all want to. What do y'all think Chapter 91 is going to be like? Because wasn't Chapter 90 the end of the whole Saiyaman saga bullshit?
Yeah, I think it's honestly just going to be what happened at the start of the movie with Magenta getting Hedo out of prison and picking him up.
So it's going to be the beginning of the movie?
Pretty much. That's what I think it'll be.
What you think, Phoenix?
Yeah, I can see it kind of being around that. We may get some stuff that they didn't get a chance to see in the movie. So before we see Hedo coming out of jail and everything, we may get to see a little bit before all of that. Maybe more stuff with Magenta.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll finally see them recruit Broly.
I do have a question for y'all. I actually got two questions. One will be about Broly, so hold on for the second one about Broly. But the first one is the whole story we got in the superhero movie about Magenta being General Red's son. To y'all, do y'all find that believable?
I can.
Yeah. Why not?
Because didn't Goku just run through the Red Ribbon Army like a tomahawk missile would run through like the Indians back in Native American times?
Yeah, but there's nothing saying he didn't have kids before.
Like, yeah, Magenta could be like not have been a part of the army at a time. He could have been like.
So he could have been somewhere else and safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm saying like he could have had the kid before.
Okay. All right. And as for the Broly thing, you want to see them go to Broly and say, hey, look, let's go to Beerus's planet where you can train. Is that what you're wanting to see?
I mean, basically, like I kind of want how they did with in Super between Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, like how Goku and Vegeta got to Beerus's planet, how they started training with Whis, doing all that. But
okay, yeah, something like that would be good. I agree with that. What about you, Phoenix?
And how they get Broly?
Yeah, like how they get, because in the movie, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, we should have not by now. You know how in the movie Goku and Vegeta are fighting on Beerus's planet, no powers, nothing like that, and Broly's there and he's watching. So Evan wants to see how they recruit him and how he got there. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, I agree. I want to see them actually go and talk to him, or even the idea. Maybe we can see them training, and then one of them mentions, probably Whis, about the Saiyan that they once fought. If he would be a nice addition to their training, and then that's
maybe help them break their barriers even further.
Yeah,
right?
and that's when Goku's like, let's just go ask him. I know how to get there.
Let's go. All right. Okay, cool. So that's what you think. As for me in the manga, I have no clue anymore. I still, think that Bardock's gonna go Super Saiyan. No, I'm just kidding.
We know.
I had to put that in there. It's all right.
Bardock's just gonna pop out of nowhere and turn Super Saiyan, and he's like,
Goku's gonna bring him back in a dream, and he's gonna go Super Saiyan. I'm gonna make a video. I told y'all.
God help me if that happens.
Dude, I'm gonna do it.
6 months late.
I'll do it I'll make the video and be like, I've been freaking telling y'all, and everybody's gonna be like, you're an idiot. Anyway, so, but okay. Now that being said, how do you think? Because we have not gotten any confirmation that the anime will be back this year, but we know it should be. Right? Hold on, I gotta go shut the door. Hold on. Millie, you gotta go. You can't come in here while I'm doing this. Alright, what was I saying? I'm sorry.
Something about Super Saiyan Bardock.
No, he's talking about the anime coming back.
Well, we know it should be coming back. We've been told by Geekdom, who has not been wrong. People say he's been wrong, but he hasn't really been wrong.
You know what pisses me off about? Not that. Sorry, you just mentioned Geekdom. This shit about fucking Trunks being scared of ghosts is still an issue to this day, and people need to let it the fuck go.
Dude, it's
including Danny.
at this
Danny
point.
needs to let it fucking go.
There's
No confirmation that Trunks was ever not afraid of ghosts to begin with.
Yeah.
2, you can't use the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack as an excuse because that's key manifestation, not a physical, actual ghost.
And I'm
what
gonna
Trunks
tell
is
you-
scared of.
And I'm going to tell you like Stone Cold says. And that's the bottom line, because
Exactly.
Stone Cold said so.
Wait, they did see a ghost in the anime though, of Super,
Where?
in the Dr. Slump episode.
There's single rooms.
The one with the Raleigh, that was bullshit.
I can't see you on the camera, can you?
I mean, if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Excuse you, sir.
Okay.
Says he's a
Let's
super-
move on
says
to
he's
the
a
next
super-
subject now, KamehamehaCon 5. Y'all two go ahead and discuss the KamehamehaCon 5 real quick. I'm going to go get my food and bring it right in here. I'll be right back. So y'all discuss it. I will be back. Y'all got the floor.
Oh no.
Evan, you go first.
I mean, it's just gonna be like how we've done it always. We hit up the hotel Thursday night, maybe go eat, have some drinks. Friday, we go watch the opening ceremonies, hit the floor, and then same thing on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe hang out with one. Well, we go to like panels on Saturday though, and some on Sunday. But it was mostly Saturday last year, I think.
Yeah, Friday we didn't do a whole hell of a lot other than kind of just get situated with the convention and the floor. Saturday is when we usually did the most of our stuff.
Yeah, and then Sunday we just bullshitted.
So yeah, we just bullshitted, which we did a lot of that Saturday anyway. So
It's basically what we do the whole time.
What?
who needs a plan? You just
Sorry,
wing
I
it.
walked away. What are y'all talking about?
What? How we just bullshit the whole time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Command
just
Con-
bullshit.
look, folks, as somebody, this will be my fifth one. The boys too, as well. But as somebody who before the first CamelliaCon, I went to Dallas Fan Expo. That was the first time I ever been to a con. And I got to tell you, I was the guy standing on the back wall, looking around, kind of like the weird looking guy, because I don't handle big crowds very well. I guess I have like anxiety that I just didn't know about, whatever. But anyway, went to CamelliaCon 1 and was kind of the same way, but then I met the boys, and the boys basically turned me into what we got going on now. I mean, we look forward to this every year. We meet up at least a day early, so we meet up like Thursday night, and we'll BS that Thursday night, and then Friday we'll go and do what we got to do. And if, like the last 2 years I had a panel, it was on Saturday, we did the panel, and then we just got tore up from the floor up. Well, me and Evan did. Phoenix was bodyguarding.
Is you getting stopped by security guards?
Huh? Bruh, that scared the shit out of me. Dude, I thought I was getting thrown out like a mother.
That's what we both thought that. I went, oh shit, I don't know this dude.
I'll tell y'all the story, folks. Last CamelliaCon, you see this right here? This is a vape pen. I had a couple of them with me and was smoking on them during CamelliaCon. And the last day, Sunday, hold on, I'm eating my chicken. The last day, Sunday, was May 2nd, the day after my birthday, Saturday. I turned 42, and I got shit-faced. So I'm walking through Sunday morning with a hangover, feeling like shit. The boys are basically holding me up as we're walking. All of a sudden, the security guard walks up to me and goes, "Hey," and I'm like, "Really? This whole time? And now?" He asked me for my vape pen. That's the story. Thought I was getting kicked out. Okay, so about CamelliaCon 5. As of right now, the boys are going for sure. Evan has a hotel.
We have tickets.
Huh?
I said we have tickets.
That's what I said. Y'all are going and you have a hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Phoenix is going too. Your boy AJ has a hotel. I am waiting on confirmation for my third panel for CamelliaCon 5. I'm not going to disclose the topic of the panel just yet until I know for a fact I've got it, and then I'll disclose the panel topic. But if you come to K5 and I get my panel, it will be a good one. I promise you. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have Phoenix help me make a little video for the panel. That's gonna be well edited and well researched.
On that research thing, well, you mentioned research about your video. So, first thing I want to ask, did you get the message I texted you the other day?
About what?
2252. I said that Uh,
Not that one.
no.
Candy.
I said that when we made the Chi-Chi video, we actually kind of made an error.
Oh, we did?
Well, it's not actually an error in the sense that it was wrong. It was an error in the sense of how you looked at it. When you said that about Chi-Chi's durability, and you said that it was filler that Goku smacked her through a house and through a tree. That's in the manga. He actually hits her through a house and a tree, and she comes out of it with some bumps and scrapes. That's it.
Well, then that automatically means she wins them.
Like, that whole scene where he barely hits her, she flies through, hits the tree, goes to the house. The very next panel after that, they got her like the typical anime head bandage, and then her arm is in like a sling. And I don't even think it's broken.
Really?
But even then, she walked out like nothing was wrong with her.
Well, look, I've already told you she's got that magic. You know what? Huh?
I mean, that's true. I mean,
So,
yeah, and the other thing, I don't know how well this will go over with you in your panel, but every one of your panels, I wanted to call out people in there and be like, how many of you have actually watched the series within the last 5 years to completion? Because I swear, I bet you
think
only a
we
few
should
hands are
do
going to
that.
go up.
I have.
Only a few hands. If you get every seat full during your panel, I bet you at least only 10% would raise their hand saying,
if
"Oh yeah,
there's
I watched
50
it."
chairs, if there's 50 chairs, I guarantee you only 5 of them would raise it.
Oh yeah, I completely agree.
But we're not going to do that.
No, you know.
We're not going to be elitist here. We're going to give everybody a chance.
It's not even being elitist. That would just me be going, that proves my point if you've seen his videos.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
about
keep
the
saying
80%.
This is not proof. Y'all don't
Yep.
rewatch the shit. Y'all just go off of memory. Rewatch the shit. Reread the shit. Stop watching YouTube videos on, I think I know. No, fuck it. Do it your damn self.
Hey.
Research it your damn self. And stop putting Team 4-Star as the de facto version.
Yes.
If you say
Yes.
that, you are not a fan.
Yes.
If you say Team 4-Star
Look.
is the de facto version,
Okay.
you're not a fan.
I'm
Fucking
gonna back Phoenix on this 100% because as somebody who does know people from Team 4-Star, and as does Phoenix, and I think Evan does too. But as for knowing these guys, no disrespect to Team 4-Star whatsoever. They did what they did. They made it relevant again. They made people want to watch it again. However, using it as the be-all, end-all is incorrect. There's too many liberties, too many jokes that they did that makes certain changes that wouldn't work in the actual original sense of storyline.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to say one thing about, another thing about K5 Phoenix. And when I say it, you're going to have to cut it and put it on Twitter. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, let me eat this chicken real quick.
That looks like.
All right, get ready. Here we go. All right, folks. As I said earlier, this would be my third panel at KamehaCon. KamehaCon 5 would be my third panel if I get that panel. I look forward to seeing y'all there. So, what I'd like you to do is leave a comment below this video, either on Facebook, or excuse me, on Twitter or YouTube, wherever I put this. Leave a comment down below and tell me if you would be happy to see me in a third panel, and if you enjoyed my 2 panels you've seen before. That's what I want. Okay, Phoenix?
Well, I'll go back and flip that. What?
Okay. All right, now we're on the last topic, folks, and this will probably be the longest topic we talk about. Maybe not. The boys ain't got long, I ain't got long, so we're going to do as fast as we can. The next topic is Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
Dude, just learn how to say Tenkaichi.
I don't want to say Tenkaichi.
Tenkaichi 4.
But that's the proper name.
Budokai 4 is what it is.
BT4. Don't say Budokai 4. Budokai 4.
It's Budokai 4.
No.
Yes.
No, it's the Tenkaichi series, because Budokai 4 is the Budokai series, which is technically Infinite World.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking game.
No, two separate types of games.
No.
Budokai, no, I'll explain it. Budokai is more like your fighter style, where it's straight up, you see the players on the screen, they're fighting in a more of a
2D fighter.
Yeah, it's a 2D fighter. The Tenkaichi is a 3D fighter. So, actually, AJ, since you prefer Xenoverse over fighters, the Tenkaichi series should be your go-to part of the series. I'm partial
I
to the
used to
Budokai
play 3
series.
all the time.
Budokai 3?
Yes.
Or Tenkaichi 3?
Or maybe I don't know what the fuck. It was Budokai 3. I called it Budokai 3.
Was it was it 2D or 3D?
Man, I don't fucking remember. That was PlayStation 2 like 30 years ago.
Dude, I played that on the Wii.
No, I blame that on the weed too. Anyway. Alright. So, folks, as you see here, this is Evan's list. We've already discussed this off camera, so we're all three going to add in our feelings on each one of the 10. So we'll start with number 1. All characters and stages return from BT3. Agreed.
Yes. Yep. No reason they shouldn't do this. I mean, like, characters like a Pool and Frieza Soldier and, like, fucking, Fight the Devil Man, like, they'll cut them out and people won't care. I'll care, goddammit.
Yep.
I want everybody to come back. All forms, all characters, all stages. I want to be able to play as Super Saiyan Trunks fighting fucking Turles at Goku's house. Just like how I did in Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Okay.
No excuses.
Phoenix?
It's been a while since I've played BT3, so but I'll agree with that from the stages that are there. I like the fact that you can play almost anywhere, and I think they should keep that asset going into the games forward, because even the Budokai series had that.
And bring back the giant characters too. Like, you were able to transform into Great Apes with the same characters, and King Vegeta, Turles, and Vegeta were able to do it anywhere because they had the false moon technique.
Do that and be able to do giant Piccolo and shit like that?
Yeah,
and something I want to add to that, because I'm pretty sure the Tenkaichi series did allow you to kind of travel the globe, if I can remember correctly.
Not in 3.
Not in 3?
Too much.
Well, they fucked that. Because in Budokai 3, whichever character you played as during the main story, you could fly on the overworld. I mean, you didn't do anything other than fly. You flew, you found random, like, spots that had capsules, that had transformations, that had story events, but you could fly around the world to find Dragon Ball stuff. Like, I want them to bring that back for BT4, like they did in Budokai 3. Just whatever player I'm playing as in the main story, let me just fly all over the world and allow me to find hidden things. Because in Budokai 3, that's how you got Super Saiyan 4. You had to fly around the map and find it, and when you found it, it triggered it and gave you the transformation, and it triggered the whole GT storyline. It wasn't something just given to you in-game. I liked having that.
They did bring that back in Ultimate Tenkaichi, even though that game is shit.
See, it was a good thing they brought it back. Something that Evan doesn't have on here, something that I want to see brought over from Budokai 3 was the way to unlock certain characters. You have to beat villains you have to beat characters certain way in order to unlock the character. Like in Budokai 3, in order to get Oob, you had to beat Kid Buu as base Goku. You could still have all his transformations, but you couldn't beat him in any of those states. You had to beat him in base form, hit him with the ultimate, because it forces him to do the ultimate spirit bomb and then transform in the transformation. I want that, because I think it's really cool knowing, like, oh, I can just beat the game regardless, but then if I want these characters, I have to go back and beat it certain ways, which adds to the challenge, because Kid Buu in Budokai 3 was a fucking bitch.
I'll be honest with you, I'm indifferent to that. I don't care either way.
I think I feel like it should be with story progression, but it should also take like a a Smash Bros type route where you got to do some weird shit to unlock some of these forms and characters.
Yeah, like Phoenix was saying.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Alright.
more stages from Dragon Ball Super and OG Dragon Ball. Well, you would think with this being a 2024 game, it would have Dragon Ball Super in it, possibly.
You think
Yeah.
that?
But
So-
you don't know. And I think that number 2, yes, agreed.
Give me the Future Trunks future. Give me the Tournament of Power Arena.
Number 3 is going to take a while.
Oh, no.
I
Give
don't
me
know. They didn't work on me. Which one would you like tonight?
Universe 6
I'm
Tournament
trying to learn
stage.
something very simple.
Give me all of it. And then bring back Penguin Village.
Maybe. We'll have to look up some origami stuff. And
Penguin Village.
You were
Okay, let's
able
go
to
fight in Penguin Village.
in Penguin Village in Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Let me fight as Kid Goku versus Buu Saga Vegeta in Penguin Village.
Okay, cool. I'm down with that.
But yes, I agree. I think he's got. We haven't got there. Did he have it on here? Oh yeah, okay. He's at the bottom. We'll talk about the bottom.
Okay.
I had to go through his stuff.
Okay. Number 3. Get whoever did the art style from Fighter Z to do it for this game. My opinion and my opinion alone. The boys do not agree with this, and you will hear it after I say this. No. Dragon Ball Fighters or Fighter Z, however the fuck you want to call it, is the worst game ever by any Dragon Ball game.
This man says Xenoverse is the best looking one. I can tell you, as someone
I like
that
Xenoverse. Actually, I
as
think
someone-
Kakarot looks better than it.
Oh my
Kakarot does
God.
look great, especially the cutscenes. But if we're
Kakarot
going
looks a whole lot better than Fighter.
screen, yeah,
No
maybe in
way.
cutscenes, maybe in the cutscenes.
Period.
I still
cut-
don't agree.
Now, I'll have to say the cutscenes of Kakarot are something glorious when
They
they're
are.
like when they.
And
Well, the dramatic
the
finish
game
is,
models are glorious.
But, um,
This cartoonish bullshit shading.
the
they got.
2D, the fighters of 2D, it looks fucking great.
Well, if they do cell shading, the game will age a hell of a lot slower than if they did like more like Jump Force style graphics or shit like that. I
I
think
didn't
Fighters
like
is still
Jump
gonna
Force
hold up
graphics. They were too like
Realistic.
realistic. If
they
it's
weren't-
too realistic,
no,
it's
they
not
weren't
gonna age
realistic at
well.
all.
I don't know about that. Oh, this is only 9 minutes
Open the
away.
door.
But I think Fighters out of the
Fucking terrible
PS4,
idea, bro. Just a terrible idea.
PS4 era of games, I think Fighters is the one that looks the best.
Okay.
All around.
Let's go on to number 4 because I ain't got much longer. There's just people going to be. He wants number 4. Number 4. Finally implement GT versions of Vegeta, Trunks, and Goten. Totally agree. I want actual teenage Goten and Trunks.
You mean like actual like story spots for them to play as, or just unlockable characters?
All
Either
the
or.
above.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say you can get Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in Budokai 3, so it's not like they haven't done it before.
I'm
No,
saying
I want
like
all the above.
like Xenoverse 2 is the first time you've been able to play as GT Vegeta since Budokai 3, I'm pretty sure. And then we've never been able to play as GT Goten.
No,
No, that's true.
you probably never will be able to.
Bullshit.
Number 5. No custom creation. Disagree. Next.
No. Let Xenoverse have its custom creation. The Budokai
Yeah,
series and Tenkaichi series are perfectly good to have just play as the characters from the fucking story. You want custom created characters, go play Ultimate Tenkaichi, because that shit was trash.
Tenkaichi, go play Xenoverse. Keep that with the Xenoverse series.
If I'm going to pay $70 for a goddamn video game, I want to make SSB Ace a human that goes Super Saiyan. I want to make a human that goes Super Saiyan.
Well, I can tell you now they'll never do that, because that's not how the shit works.
I don't give a
Go
fuck
play
what you think.
Xenoverse.
So I promise you they'll never do that.
I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm just kidding. All right. Number 6, major super characters not used as DLC. Okay. I want to completely gut this question because
the fireworks
I
are long
want
gone, sir.
no DLC.
Well,
I want a
we
fucking
all
completed
know-
game. I don't want microtransactions. I don't want DLC. I don't want to have to spend $80 fucking dollars on a game, and then to get 3 new levels, I got to spend $20 fucking more dollars. No, you greedy bastards. Make a completed game, and that's fucking it.
Yeah, but it's the day we live in, they're gonna be doing DLC shit.
I
Fighters
know the
Xenoblade-
day we live in, but the day we live in is wrong. It's not like it was. We used to get video games that were completed. Now we get half-ass completed games that 2 to 6 months down the road they fix because enough people like me is going, hey, this game fucking sucks.
I agree with that. We need a completed game, but I think what they can do is complete the game and then maybe add additional characters later on.
Yeah.
But, I think they
because
need to
it's just a money
do.
grabbing thing, and I understand we're capitalists and we make money and shit like that. I get it, but if you're charging $80 a game and you're going to charge $10 for this and $10 for that, no. Why? Why?
You do know if you buy the season pass, which ends up making the game $80 in total, you get access to everything they have planned, right?
Yeah.
No, you do not.
You do.
The Super Saiyan Goku model I have right here that came with Xenoverse 2. I bought that game for $150. That's
Not all collect. Yeah, but if I remember correctly, Xenoverse 2's collector edition did not come with the season
It
pass.
didn't come with the season pass. That's why I got the deluxe edition.
Yeah, that's why I didn't buy the collectors either, because it didn't come with the
Xenoverse
season.
1 then. One of them came with the Goku. I paid like almost fucking $200 for that bitch.
No, it was Xenoverse 2. It's just they didn't come with the collectors of Xenoverse 2 didn't come with a.
No, because I bought the battle
pass.
pass and they told me you're gonna get everything they do for the next couple years, and then like 4 years later, I can't play as fucking Super Saiyan Blue Goku without paying $10.
That's because when they do the season passes, it's everything they have planned. So if they wrap it up and then decide to add more, that's when the first season pass
Well,
doesn't
it's
count.
bullshit.
I'm just telling you how it works. I'm not saying it's smart, but
Okay. Number 7. Not making transformations like Super Saiyan God and Black/Golden Frieza their own separate characters. Agreed. Let the character that transformation goes to, let him be able, him or her, or them, or they, to be able to reach that.
do what they do. Number 7 will work if they do it the way they did in Budokai. And Budokai 3, I know AJ you don't like the capsule thing, but what I liked about it was that you could kind of build out how Goku or Vegeta plays. But once you got to the part of all skills, it's a capsule called All Skills. It's everything. It fills up the slot and it covers everything: transformations, power-ups, skills, blasts, whatever he can learn, he gets it. And all you do is find that capsule one time and it covers it. But in Budokai 3, there wasn't base Goku, Super Saiyan Goku. It was Goku with all of his transformation, Vegeta, all his transformations. And I think BT4, if they'll go back to that, I think I heard someone say they don't want that, but I do. I agree. Make every character have their own. Every character should just be the base version of their character that exists, and then you can transform in the fight.
Stack transformations.
Give
I
me,
agree with
fuck
that.
it,
I agree.
fuck it. Give me first state Frieza. Even I know that's not his true state, but give me first state Frieza and allow me to transform in the fight, all the way up to Black.
Yeah. I don't think this should apply to characters like Mecha Frieza or Majin Vegeta because their playstyles were so different.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
And you should be able to, like, in the Tenkaichi series.
I kind of agree with that, but I kind of think that if you're wanting Black, Golden, Frieza out there on separate things, then Majin Vegeta and stuff like that has to be included too.
Yeah, but Majin Vegeta is not going to be a transformation of Vegeta. He's going to be his own separate slot.
Why?
Yeah, I agree with Evan on this. If the characters play distinctly different, like if this version of the character plays distinctly different than the other version of itself, it can count as its own individual character. Like Mecha Frieza, if Mecha Frieza is designed to fight and play differently than regular Frieza, then yes, make Mecha Frieza stand alone. Like Majin Vegeta plays. I remember even in Budokai 3, Majin Vegeta played far more aggressively than his other Vegeta counterpart. So
And
I think
with
he
the
got his own
trans
slot.
characters, you're able to go back to base form.
Yeah.
And you can't do that with Majin Vegeta, or like even if they do it with Frieza, Frieza can't go just, oh, I don't have my cyber parts anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Certain
So,
specialized
Fair
versions
enough,
of the
fair enough.
characters
I
I
get it.
agree with. Telling you, Budokai 3 got it right.
Okay, number 8. Bring Stephanie Dodali back for Kid and GT Goku and Cell Games Gohan.
God,
Bring
yes.
Stephanie Dodali back drunk and in my bedroom.
I don't give it. Look, I don't care if whenever anyone watches this, I have absolutely nothing against Colleen Clinkenbeard, but I cannot stand her as Kid Goku. She
Yeah.
is not a good
Fair
Kid
enough.
Goku.
Fair enough.
it's
I
just
can make-
Luffy for Goku.
You can make a good argument for actually Luffy's fine, but you can make a good argument for Saiyan Saga up to Time Chamber Gohan as Colleen, and that's fine. But Kid Goku has to be either Stephanie Nadolny or Moscow Nozawa. Colleen Clinkenbeard
enough.
sucks.
Yeah.
She makes him sound too much like Gohan and Luffy. There's supposed to be this level of rasp behind him.
Well,
Hell,
Sean
Evan, you
Sherlock
just
can't do the Kid voice. He's just
Right.
it's-
right, and that's why Evan, you just rewatched Dragon Ball in Japanese. Doesn't Moscow give him
Y'all hear
some
the
kind
arguing going on in the other room?
of?
It doesn't bother me, but it's fine.
Like when you watched it, when you just watched it sub, didn't Nozawa give him like a rasp as Kid Goku?
Yeah, you can tell. Well, his voice was higher pitched. Her voice, I'm sorry,
Right.
was higher pitched when he was a kid, and then when he was a kid again. And then once he's an adult, you can tell that it's deeper, but it's the same person voicing the character.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. See, I feel like the transition from Stephanie's Kid Goku to Sean's Goku actually makes more sense than Colleen's to Goku's.
When you
to
think
Sean's.
about how old the characters are, Goku's 12 years old, and Gohan is like 5 in the Frieza saga.
Yeah, I do have a question though. Who's playing Frieza now?
Damien Mills. He's been doing it since Fighters.
So he's Frieza since Ayers is not around anymore since he's
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I meant to ask that question at Kamehacon 5 because I think we knew then, or Kamehacon 4, because we knew then, but
it's
I didn't
Damien.
ask. So okay, number
Yes,
9.
bring Stephanie back.
Transformation sequence, fusions, and beam struggles, like Phoenix and I said earlier, the Kakarot's cutscenes with the transform and stuff. If they did it like that, I'd like it. But I like for like if you're playing the Namek Saga Goku Frieza fight and Goku goes Super Saiyan, you know, where he I am the light of, you know, whatever the speech is.
It's just I am Son Goku, the Super Saiyan.
Yeah, when he does that, I want the thing. Hold on.
No, I agree with you. Beam struggles like they used to do.
Yeah.
I think Xenoverse and Kakarot gives you the chance to do it, but it was way.
doesn't.
Oh,
Kakarot
Xenoverse
does.
doesn't? Yeah, okay, I couldn't remember. But yeah, in Budokai and the Tenkaichi series, you both could hit them at the same time and be stuck in a beam struggle, and you're gonna break the controller trying to
Yeah,
fucking
I
wiggle
don't
this.
want that. I don't want
Fuck
that.
it, fuck it, bring it back. If that's why I break these
No,
controllers,
I don't want
I would
that.
be happy with that. I'll be happy to know that I kicked the shit out of whoever I'm fucking the computer,
Hold on.
and my controller breaks.
But like with the transformations, like whenever Frieza goes from, like do how like they did in Raging Blast, how you can see Frieza's body actually change before he turns into his second and third form, and
That's
then
true, I remember
he
that.
actually absorbs the androids, and then you actually see Goku and Vegeta
Yes.
Goku and do the fusion dance whenever they fuse.
Yes, and this I don't remember. I don't think BT3 did that, but what I kind of want them to bring back, I kind of don't, but I want them to bring it back just because it gives a level of difficulty while fighting. In Budokai 3, if you did big ultimate moves, fusion, it's like fusions and big ultimate moves, you had to hit a quick time event, and if you did it wrong, the fusion failed, or you lost the big ultimate.
Y'all watching the stream as we talk?
Not currently.
Not current, yeah.
Well, if you go back and look at this time, and everybody watching right now, if you see my finger pointing at this poster that I just hung up behind me, this poster that I'm pointing at is from a Beckett magazine. It's from BeckettDBZ.com, and it is from 1993. That is a 1993 poster right there. I found it in my closet and decided to hang it up.
Nice.
That's old as fuck.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, in Budokai 3, if you did the ultimate move, you only had a few seconds to get basically quick time it, and if you won, you dealt the most damage.
Fucking controller.
No. That's just simply pressing a button. But
no, I'm talking about.
I want them to bring that. This. Yeah, no, that was the beam struggles. I'm talking like the ultimate moves and fusions. In Budokai 3, you had to do quick time events. The fusions were buttons. You had to press the buttons in certain order.
Oh yeah.
And then
I don't know
the
if I
ultimate
like
moves.
that for the ultimate moves. For fusions, I think it's okay.
Like I said, I'm a little indifferent about it because it makes each fight difficult. When you go to use your ultimate, you have to basically
hit to cut you off, but we gotta hurry up, bro. I'm losing control of the house here.
I'm in between on, but I want them to bring back that aesthetic of you have to make the fights a little more challenging with like quick time events and stuff.
All right, cool. Number 10, being able to start wherever in the story I want, and implementing stories from all 4 series of the Deeb and the DBZ and Super movies. Agreed. If I decide today I put the game in and I want to play Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren, I want to be able to start it right there. Or if I want to play
start anywhere you want. You can say you want to play.
Yeah, if I want to play Goku versus the Rabbit guy.
Boss Rabbit.
Dude, if he's in the game,
that's what I agree.
He should be broken as fuck.
I believe we should be able to start wherever, whenever we want, however.
So you talking about? Is that more along the lines of Raging Blast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Raging Blast, you could start the story wherever you want.
I'm kind of indifferent with that because I like the idea of like with Budokai 3, you play through the whole story and you can power up Goku as you play through the story and make him broken as shit. So when I maxed out all of his stats.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the screen you see Phoenix's list.
If I wanted to start the game, like just go back into the story mode all over again with Goku, I would play through at Raditz, starting with Raditz, and I'd be white bar, like all the keys maxed out. Like he literally couldn't do it, and I love doing that. A lot of times just going back through the story itself and just basically being on God mode.
And I like that too. I think that's always good.
Like I don't mind starting wherever, but I like it saying, "Look, this is the story mode, and you're going to start from the beginning, and you're going to go all the way through." So if you decide to go, well, I'm maxed out Goku. Let me start over at Kid Goku. Kid Goku would have his stats maxed out. Obviously, he's not going to transform because Kid Goku doesn't.
Yeah.
But his stats would be maxed out, so you just kick the shit out of everybody.
So basically like a Final Fantasy VII, like you go through it like normal mode, and then you turn up the hard mode.
I said that because I personally would like to play it chronologically. Like, I would like to start at the Bardock special and end with the fight against Omega Shenron.
Like, start with the... Well, no. What you would need to you talking about the Dragon Ball Super one from the Broly movie, Bardock thing, where they send him in the pod, or the actual special where he's like...
The actual...
gets blown up.
The good one. Not Dragon Ball Minus. The one where
I'm talking about the one where he flies up through all the Frieza's bad guys, and he's got the Crusher ball in his, or whatever is on his hand.
Yeah, that's the special.
Frieza blows him and everybody else up.
one where he has the headband, not the
Yeah,
part
the
in the
headband,
bowl.
the red headband.
Now, if they did along the minus, if they were to choose the Bardock version and minus, do the one from Broly because that one actually makes more sense in my
That's the
opinion
one I
than the
want.
minus version.
That's the one I want. I want the game.
fuck no.
If I think the game should start like that, like start as and now hear me out. Y'all might not like this, but listen. Here's what I gotta say. I think like if you're doing a story mode, the story mode should start out as you playing as Bardock. Now hold on, listen, just listen. Okay, you start out as Bardock. You heard the bullshit that Frieza's wanting to do. Okay, so you go and warn everybody. Everybody fluffs you off like they do in the series. Okay, but you go to Guinea and you send Kakarot away, and that's how the game starts. And then it fast forward, kind of like the beginning of the Broly movie. You remember how it did the timeline?
Yeah.
Like do that, but have like you can play. All you can do as Bardock is land, talk to the people in the cantina, then go home and talk to Guinea and put Goku in the thing. You send Goku away. The flash of Vegeta blinds everything. Goes like white light or black light, whatever, just whatever. And then when it comes back, you're at the pod as Kid Goku, little Kid Goku. You're falling around. You're going around. You walk, you fall, you bump your head, and then Grandpa Gohan picks you up, and that's the beginning of the story.
Yeah, and then we play all through Dragon Ball. I want to play through Dragon Ball. I'm tired of games not doing it.
Then all through Z, then through GT, and then all
story
through
doesn't start at
it goes now.
I don't give a rat's ass if the American audience likes Z better. Fuck y'all. Dragon Ball is just as important. I want to play through Dragon Ball. I want to be Kid
tell y'all
Goku
folks
kicking
that
everyone's
somebody-
ass.
I have to tell y'all folks, as somebody who is a Dragon Ball YouTuber, and I like Dragon Ball, I watched the original a long ass time ago, and I've watched all the new ones, and I was one of those people that thought the new ones were better because I didn't really like the Japanese because I don't like things I can't understand. I don't like reading. I want to be able to hear what they're saying. I don't like reading. I go to watch a movie. I don't want to hear them go, didn't have to read, hey, I'm going to chop your fucking head off. No, I don't want that. So I didn't like it. What happened is me and the boys talked about it, and it forced me to watch it in Japanese one time. And I've watched it in Japanese. It's been a while since I've done it now. And I actually think Dragon Ball, the way you have to watch this series is original Dragon Ball Japanese with subtitles, then Dragon Ball Z, Sean Schimmel. Well, I would say Ocean Dub version, then Sean Schimmel maybe, and then GT. There's a lot of people that hate GT. There's parts of GT that I absolutely hated. I hated the Don Key bullshit. I hated the fact that they had to go all over the galaxy to get Black Star Dragon Balls to save everybody because I thought that was
That
dumb
shit
as shit.
sucks. I fucked the first 16 episodes. It's horrible.
I thought that was dumb as shit. I thought making Goku from a grown man to a little kid was dumb as shit.
Worst wish in the whole
I
series.
agree, and I'm a Kid Goku fan.
The best parts of GT though was clearly Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 4 Goat Vegeta. And then
I agree.
Super. So, as somebody who has grown into what I do here and doing all that, that's the way you need to do it. And Phoenix has been preaching that the whole time. And
I don't think you need to be swapping languages like you said. I think if you're gonna watch it, stick to one version of the show. But with Z, I think you should watch Kai instead of the OG, just because you're getting the correct story.
well, I like Peter Kalimis as Goku. I like oh my god, Chris. Oh my goodness. I can see his face, Brian Drummond's Vegeta. And don't get me wrong, folks. I am not knocking Sean Schimmel as Goku, and I'm not knocking Sabat as Vegeta. They are great voice actors. I like Sabat personally. I like Schimmel. He's kind of a douche, but I like him.
Yeah, I won't take away his Sean's acting ability. He may have a kind of a poor attitude about things, but his acting ability is good. And I won't take that from him.
His acting ability is on point, top notch. Oh, boys. I do want to mention one thing about Kamea-Khan. I wish they could get it where Boo and Hercule can come back.
I think we all want that.
We're not going to go into details because I don't think it's for me to say of what's going on with that, but I would like Josh Martin and Christopher Chris
Rager.
Chris Rager.
Rager. Dude, why can't I think right now? But I do think Martin and Rager being there would be one of the best things because who doesn't like Boo and Hercule? I mean, come on. I'm the world martial arts champion. Oh, yeah. So, Kenny, let me answer. Speaking of, did you get the Revive UI Goku? Is that on Legends? And I don't think I did. Did I, Phoenix?
What?
Did I get the UI Revive UI Goku on Legends? I don't think I did.
Not this late, though.
Yeah,
I don't think you did.
Okay, and Kenny says, I guess it's a good thing. He just does make it easier. Well, Kenny, like I was saying, it makes it easier because I don't like reading subtitles. But the way to enjoy this show, the way it should be, is watching it in Japan and listen to Masako Nozawa do her Goku. And see, I always got a problem with people saying, well, he sounds like a girl. She's a fucking 85-year-old woman. Of course she sounds like a girl. Okay, anyway. Let's end this up, folks. Boys, I gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry this stream turned out to be...
I want to cover my last 2 points since you said you had mine up real fast.
Okay, hold on.
Hold
on
I said,
a second.
Son of a bitch!
1 second. I apologize for the bullshittery and the randomness of this stream. Normally it goes a lot better, but today has been one of them days. So I'm going to let Phoenix do his last 2 points. Evan will say something, and then I'll sign us out, and that'll be it for the night, boys and girls. So, Phoenix, take us away.
Okay, so with I have 1.6, you said you had my picture up, right? I'm not looking.
Yeah, it's 0.6. Include a experience level up system for playable characters throughout main story, encouraging replayability. Agreed.
Yeah, so in Budokai 3, they had a level up. It's not really a level up system, but as you gain experience throughout the story, you can increase Goku's health, his ki, his attack, and all that. I liked that ability because
until Xenoverse 2.
Right.
Kakarot.
And I liked that because it allowed me to play through, because I maxed out all the characters in Budokai 3, but I had to play through the story and get that XP. But as I played through, I got to use Super Saiyan 4 against Raditz, against Vegeta, all the shits, because I beat everything before, so I got to go back and basically play God mode as I went through and leveled it up. I like that system, and I want them to bring that back. As for point,
Evan, what do you think about number 6?
Agreed. I think it's okay. Like, I don't see any problems with it. I just have more fun. Well, I played these when I was a kid and had more fun just bullshitting in the game and like having my own.
Yeah, I like the idea of just going back and beating the shit out of people just because I can.
Okay, number 7, Phoenix. When playing key moments that affect the story, force the player character win or lose. Agreed. And I'm gonna elaborate on that in just a second. This affects the outcome of the story or the remainder of the game, just like in Budokai 2. I agree with that because even Kakarot does this. You can lose some fights on there, and it's
kind of intentional. Yeah, because and I think they went away with it in Budokai 3, which sucked. But in Budokai 2, you played on that Game Boy, which was weird, but I liked it. But when you're in Namek, at one point you're forced to play as Krillin. And right after Goku does the Spirit Bomb, or right before Goku does the Spirit Bomb, it's just how the game's set up.
Oh,
but
so
if you
when Frieza blows him up.
Right, so when Krillin's supposed to die in the story and Goku becomes Super Saiyan, you play as Krillin right before that to fight Frieza. If you win as Krillin, the Super Saiyan event does not happen. Thus, for the remainder of the story mode, you cannot get Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3 because you never unlock Super Saiyan 1, and it only triggers if you have Frieza kill you. And you play as Krillin, so you have to lose on purpose or the game won't progress like normal. It still progresses, but you won't have that. And you go, and on the map, Cooler's there. So if you go through it your first time around and go to Cooler first, the events of the story, you still don't get Super Saiyan because he's supposed to have Super Saiyan before he faces Cooler. So you're literally forced as Krillin in that moment to either lose on purpose, well, you pretty much have to lose on purpose. And I think that's a cool gimmick. Because instead of making you play as Frieza to beat Krillin, you're facing as Krillin, and you have to make the decision, do I beat him with
What happened?
Uh-oh. Did he cut out?
Did we lose?
the way the game's supposed to? I don't know. He looks like he's still there. But I like that gimmick in Budokai 2. It literally forces you to go, how the hell am I about to play the game? Because whatever you choose almost affects the rest of the game. And I think that's a really cool mechanic.
Dude, I can see how that would be good, but I can also see how that would be fucking annoying. Because what if you're trying to play, like, Tournament of Power and you never got the Super Saiyan transformation? You're never going to get anything. You're going to get your ass kicked.
You'll be allowed to do it during your first playthrough of the story, because then it kind of messes it up. So I think you should be kind of forced to play certain way. Like, the main story, the first time through, should make you play Frieza against Krillin at that moment. You beat Krillin, whatever.
Yeah.
But then when you play it through, then you have the choice to become Krillin, and you can beat Frieza as Krillin, and it changes the story. But you've already beat it, and you have all the things unlocked anyway, so it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
And I think it's a cool gimmick if they were to bring it back, because Raging Blast kind of has those what if fights anyway, and everyone was talking about that. So I think having the ability to do these kind of what if fights that affect the story would be a great way to keep the game more playable. But yeah, if you do it during your first run through, it can kind of mess up the story, but it's an interesting way it gets messed up. Because you end up facing Kid Buu with base form Goku, and it is such a nightmare in Budokai 2 to play him as base Goku, and I've done it. It was so scary.
That's terrible. Alright, so get your final point and sign it, and let's move it on to Evan, because we've already been going an hour.
Yeah, that's fine. Did you have anything to say to number 7, Evan?
I did not. I think it's a cool way of changing the story up.
I agree.
Cool. So, told you, Budokai 3 got it right. The Budokai series was the best one. Budokai series is the best one. I don't hate Tenkaichi series, but I think Budokai series was the best Dragon Ball series that came out.
Alright, Evan, what's your final thoughts?
I think the Tenkaichi series is the best Dragon Ball simulator that we've had, like, ever. And that they need to make this game great because there's very high expectations.
I think Vagina's
And
great.
Me too, but we're talking about a video game right here. But yeah, so if they somehow mess this up, Bandai might have to hand over that license to someone else.
Right.
That's true. Oh, I think we did just lose him.
All right. Well, folks, that has been
He's back.
So,
what?
He's back now.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Well, folks, that is our thoughts on manga chapter 91 coming up. The information on Kamehacon, the boys will be there. I have a hotel right now, and I plan on being there. I'm just waiting on confirmation for my panel. And we talked about BT4, Budokai Tenkaichi. I can't even
Tenkaichi.
Tenkaichi Budokai 4.
There you go. By Joe, she's got it.
I say thank you, boys, for coming and sharing your ideas and thoughts with me and our fellow Super Saiyan Blues. I always love hearing from you guys, especially
I agree, Kenny.
when it's conversations like that. Kenny McGee is a longtime follower and subscriber to the channel. He says, yes, it's on Legends, and he says Budokai 3 did a lot of things right, but so many things left undone at the time. Yes. And if you go back and watch Kenny, you're going to hear that I want a completed game. I don't want DLC. I don't want minor microtransactions, stuff like that. But if you go back and listen, you'll hear that and hear what the boys got to say about that. Folks, that's going to be the end of the stream right here. We've got nothing. I mean, we could probably do this another hour or so, but boys got to go do what they got to do. And I've got people here. And that being said, thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got educated by Phoenix, because he's obviously smarter than I am about this Dragon Ball bullshit. Or maybe I just act like I'm stupid. We'll figure that out.
I am pretty smart.
Huh?
I am pretty smart about this stuff.
And Evan is always going to be Evan, the cool guy in the room.
Yeah.
That being said, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember what I always tell you, be kind to one another. Peace out.
90%.
And I love y'all. And Phoenix says 90%. We might as well say 91 now.